Originally, this video was part of a Udemy marketing course, but I've decided to make it available to you for free right here on YouTube. You know, Twitter's been in the news quite a bit lately as more and more people are using that platform to communicate directly with their fans. Unfortunately, you are not famous, and you're going to have to do a little advertising on Twitter if you'd like to get a similar reaction to those famous guys. And that's what we're going to talk about this time. It's Section 4, Lecture 11, Twitter and Yelp. Let's go to work. Let's get right to work. Twitter is considered one of the most effective advertising platforms, dollar per dollar. You get quite a bit of bang out of Twitter. You ought to investigate it. Here's what you have to do if you want to advertise on Twitter. 80% of all Twitter traffic is mobile. Now, if your landing page or home page is not mobile friendly, don't even bother buying Twitter. Your ROI will not be high enough. And if you're not sure about how mobile friendly your site is, remember Google developers. There's also a video on mobile friendly websites contained within this series of lectures. Once you're satisfied that your site is ready, go on over to Twitter Ads and you'll be presented with this page showing basically a drop down for which country and which time zone you live in. You can only fill this out one time, and once you've done it, you cannot change it. The assumption being no one ever moves. Twitter Ads dashboard looks like this. You'll be able to select from several campaigns. One, of course, is tweet engagement. The other that I'm more interested in is website clicks or conversions. You always want to use promoted tweets with cards. Now, cards are going to allow a call to action and a picture for the same price as a regular promoted tweet. The idea here is that you're going to take up more real estate for the same cost. Followers, I probably am not as interested in. Obviously, you can't take followers down to the bank with you, and the point here is to get more conversions. Now, leads on Twitter. This is something that is worth your time, and I want to show you something. However, you'll need to exercise a little caution and know what you're getting into. Remember, I was talking about cards having a picture and a call to action integrated in. Once you click on the click button, you'll be presented with a pre-populated form. So all the visitor has to do is click send. That lowers the bar substantially. Once they do that, you're going to receive an email and information about the visitor and the call to action. And this has integration with these particular mail services. Now, obviously, if you don't see a company like Aweber, which is very big, listed on this list, the spreadsheet you generate with all of these emails will be of limited use to you. So I would exercise caution. You may not be able to export this out of Twitter and into your particular email service if it's not listed here. Of course, you already know Twitter isn't the only platform to advertise on. There's another one called Yelp, and it's especially effective if you have a restaurant. Let's take a look. As you know, Yelp is a major review site. As a matter of fact, they get an average of 86 million viewers every month, who so far have written as many as 95 million reviews. Yelp's best known for restaurant reviews. As a matter of fact, that's where they got their start. However, like many companies, Yelp would like to break out of that niche and into general reviews on almost any category you could think of. This would put Yelp into closer, more direct competition with companies like TripAdvisor, who have reviews on any business anywhere in the world. However, there is a cloud on Yelp's horizon. You see, they stand accused of basing their reviews on whether or not people have advertised with them. The New York Times says the online review site Yelp can lower or raise the rating of a business depending on whether or not it advertises. While a judge in the case says that may be true, it wasn't absolutely proven. So, folks continue to write reviews, but Yelp may or may not post those reviews depending on whether that company has advertised with Yelp. As you would expect, Yelp says, no, we don't do that. And as a matter of fact, whether or not your review is published depends on a software algorithm. One of the places that gets mostly one-star reviews is rather surprising, the U.S. National Park Service. Now, some restaurant owners are fed up with this, and as a matter of fact, they're fighting back. One particular fellow is giving discounts to patrons who come and give Yelp a one-star review for his restaurant. This isn't an isolated thing. It's going on in a number of restaurants across the country. Of course, logically, all of this should lead into what do I recommend for you and your business. If you go back to Section 2, Lecture 1, it was called Old School. What I said then still holds. I want you to do what is right for you and for your business. Don't let anybody else tell you what is right, and keep an open mind. Now, claiming your page on Yelp is in fact quite easy. You just claim your business or your page by following the on-screen instructions. However, keep in mind, once you do that, the sales team at Yelp will use that information as a lead to call you to ask if you're interested in advertising on Yelp, which may be an outstanding idea. That's going to do it for this tourism marketing tip. I hope you learned something, and if you did, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also get a hold of me on the website with any other questions, and we have another video for you. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.